with many of acclaimed talents. I am undoubtedly set apart, distinguished, uniquely unorthodox, reeking the distinction that confers idiosyncrasy to my manner of mental manifestation. I shall all inspire, super standardize the genre of rap, insigniate with more than a mark and bankrupt the minds of the weak. I am Madrok, the Dopesmith, from soul to crown, an incessant producer of true mutated rhythmatic phrases in which there is no parallel. Now, in service I shall profess to school 'em with the crazy mental style at my disposal and punctuate all scriptures with an emphatic call of checkmate. Yea, be I solo, nay am I soul to the effort. This compilation of epic funk was produced and designed by the minds and motives of 3 rigid individuals with the intent to establish both name and capability. They follow as 1, the mighty manufacturer of noise, Antron, the swift accentuator of static, 30-06 with the big fucking guns, and 3, last, yet certainly not in the least, me, myself, and I, who shall deliver the fruits of my diligence in a mannerism uncharacteristic of any other. 3 the way harder, we constitute a trinity that will afford nothing less than uncut, unadulterated funk. Henceforth we now unveil and entreat your audio of the intellectually based epic sounds of the Knowledge to Noise compilation in its entirety. Acknowledge and funk on, cause this shit is on hit. Peace, peace, peace. Let's do this, mother. The solo divine Dopesmith, equipped with a gift of swinging a strong rhyme, from generating literature strong and coherent to profound oratories that make it quite apparent for those who seek knowledge in the purest form of raw intellect. From the origin born like a prophet, I come to lead the masses with the voice of strength. No one surpasses Madrok, lord of the learned lyrical rock that will link hearts the weight the rhyme with conscious thought. Can you relate? As I showcase the talent and bring to a conscious level and keep the balance of knowledge to noise, covering a wide latitude, oppress the manifest, the funk unsubdued, exude self-confidence, knowing that you deserve this undoubtedly. Madrok is in service. Now where I'm from is irrelevant, I'm here, adjust to the fact and conform, cause it's clear that I'm driven by a motive compelled not to cease. The self-manipulation of the chords in my mouthpiece, strumming like a harp. The only true music is the rhythm of the verse. With fluency I fuse it to the noise, and then I mix the minds of practice. Madrok to the text, and drawn to track this. It's your chance to dance out of constriction and break the binds and the causes of friction. Succumb to the wordage formed in the matrix and liberate your mind, all in a day's mix. Simple enough, but no simpleton, measured in a minor metaphoric associative pleasures of syntax. I govern the grammar and absorb the full praise of a positive clamor for the lyrics fabricated for restricted quote with a patent on the tailor. Cause I'm the Dopesmith, a practitioner of knowledge, the word this precisely. Madrok is in service. My turn turn to burn. And when I speak what's to be spoken, then the crowds adjourn. But as of now to then, I start to end, I spend moments to secure and back what I contend. And let word of mouth lend credence to the rumor, the one that's come to decorate the soul with an ambiance of intellect that'll groove your perspective, adrift to Madrok plateaus. The view is something, nothing like anything you've conceived in a vision, a daydream. What you've encountered is the Madrok genesis, immortal knowledge to boot. There's no end to this manuscript of a complex idiom written in math to keep the suckers nervous. It's not the black and white, but it's the shades of gray that induce the intrigue when Madrok's in service.
Unstoppable.
So now we have a suitable venue to stage the transmit, a gridlock block that I'm housing. You can't get nothing nearly comparable with strength of my vocal. I rush the stage, clutch the mic on my mobile to implement the rhyme to engage of activity, tune to clockwork and disclose the liberty, freedom to speak, the freestyle, the peak and confuse like a schematic that breathes in Greek. I deal in absolutes. Precision is a vital aspect to loop the rhyme, the flow correct, no margin for error condensed into a concentrate. A high percentage of dope to curve the rate to swing. It's that of a pendulum, continued oscillation, perseveres, equilibrium born. Mutual respect is gained. Hey, they spent the money so I entertain with a lack of tension. Mode nonchalant, cool lackadaisy. The crowd responds to unisonical uproar straight from the flock, for they praise the works of Madrok, the Dopesmith. Multiplying to the tempo, a metronome. It ricochets like a sound wave through my dome. Thoughts reflected, bouncing for an exit, escaping as a word or phrase, then connected. Linked as a puzzle, the parts piece to pertain to works accumulated under my stage name, Madrok. Allow me to spell it backwards, capital D-O-P-E-S-M-I-T-H. Denotates who the manufacturer. In excess, I jacked and I'm to the dope production. A natural practice, second nature instinct, cognizant to the fact that I'm flying. Example of unconscious behavior, a liberal mind beyond cognitive limits with flavor. A motive you can't comprehend, dismissed as the actions of a competent black man. And this I am, a sobering reality posed as a deterrent for those who wish to saddle me. Oblige you with a ride that you never forget, like stumbling down a slope of a Y and a step. You say craziness, a ludicrous analogy, but roast a motherfucker, not burn a single calorie, expend a single ounce of energy to pronounce the disciplines of dope. With this I announce and assert that I'm ultra, so that you may foster a better understanding for the reason I prosper. Appreciate the true dope funk that I drop, not a bit ambiguous, straight up Madrok, the Dopesmith. They coalesce under a common principle. They're sowing the seeds of vocal stain to prevail and fruit to rather knowledge to flourish and upscale. Logic splits into a flavor of varieties. The mic is flexed as if it were an appendage. So complex the inducement of anxiety intensifies, causing your brain to hemorrhage. Cerebral cortex breakdown, integrity lost to the amps of a rate sound. Pumping like cardiac, the rhyme will cease to arrest, so long that there's a breath left in my chest. Now it's foreign to my nature to be counterproductive, with the knowledge that builds branches and builds constructive. Superlative product based on the law of intelligence with distinct rhymation from the jump. You can tell this is the Dopesmith. No parallel, I generate on a plane, apart from the weak, the whack, the soft, the mundane. Pertain myself for complexity, form the track, shame and understudies for just being whack, and it's like that. Let it get back, I'm on a level while I break track and stomp new ground like a rebel. A full-length brother who acknowledged the mic with the prerogative to say what the fuck I like. When I recite, I make it a point to kick it wicked as it gets in a master discipline and label it the shit. Now you ask what's the make of my cold exterior? Nothing tentative about me, no dilution of character, just a mental loose cannon taking the form of a brother coming cause I was summoned to bomb, so take cover. Now think and reassess. Your ambitions only fit to sit and serve. And just listen, no parallel. No parallel. There's been none before, but I bet many will follow henceforth in attempts to emulate the source. But again, there's no parallel, none to exact this, no matter degree of determination or practice. The margin of difference is too vast to scale. The magnitude promotes impracticability. Hail dot logic invincible, of all the distinction to secure my ranks of preeminence. An idle MC to me has not the reach to find the rock tangible. Nigga, please, these are the words of a singular talent. Keep the sounding from an intellect base radiating abound. The will of my temper to step forth and embrace this mic and drop knowledge on confused faces. It's quite characteristic of my profess to cease the flow and see it testify and confess. There's no parallel. Now I strike the mediocre with an absence of sympathy, so kill that notion thinking that you can get with me. Perhaps you prefer it if I slowed as you muster, affirms comprehension as a means to adjust to a hard motherfucker that gets firm reaction going. Crazy mental putting knowledge to action as thoughts and words converge to mutated phrases, configure the signs to too dope in the stages. Raise my full tone voice until it swells in your ears.
That should set black loud and clear.
No parallel. A comparison is ludicrous, so energy expanded on the idea of linking a match is fruitless. In fact, it's quite abusive to your mindset, playing on the false recognition of dope. Your blinds a step for me and forewarning to reverse the blast. As I prep my vocal cords, proud of lyrical thrash, bellow out a monologue of diversified mastery, indicative of the volume of my mental capacity, which has to be crazy, academic to dense, which many suckers resent, because there is no equivalent or comparable following that can clock the pace. As I scratch knowledge tracks you can never retrace. No parallel. No parallel. No parallel. No parallel. stand from side stage and relieve my throat. Self-assured to be dope as I make my approach. Scan the mic with objective and pace hits perimeter. Extend my arm, clutch the tool and administer the testament. As I venture to violate, divulge literature and watch your pupils dilate. Secure my psyche to be strong and it's likely I might be a potential threat if you mic me, cause I seize the moment, embrace the opportunity to fuck the festivities up. And soon to see, move by passionate landlord the stage and migrate with rage and iterate the page in phases. I fluctuate the flow in the gangway. Too deep to fathom as minds turn to clay and decay from the scripture. Can't evade or avoid as Madrok parades knowledge to the sound of noise. Now as knowledge and noise coalesce, a campaign to manifest the conventions of Madrok, the powerful best, the strong arm of complexity. The understudies who aspire to write text like me, but from theory to practice, none can boast the equivalent. The M's are parallel, compelled to deliver it in full parade form, a certain epic poem adorned the brainchild that are conceived and born from a confident black brother who will alter the language, difficult to decipher, compete, follow, or hang with. So a step of self-esteem as I defend it, advance and break ground, but never slipping as a man to stand and swing solo, holding my growing as I'm flowing. Conscious of the beat, but never ever ever slowing to meet or condescend to a mental void that can't facilitate the weight of my knowledge to noise. Now I thought provoke, using the rhyme to dope, crazy noise employed Islamical logic, quotes that I'm born to release to embellish the motifs, depicting the figments that I'm inclined to brief. And each episode that I host and disclose shows my brain on dope and I'm low, drugging with coherence to complete the rendition. I never sink into a whisper when the mic is fisted, to complexify the genre, the bend of my will, never falling from favor cause I consistently build and drill lyrical statues of uncommon design. And you find I cease to teach perplexed rhymes, so in drawn cues the noise, the 30 out static, I get emotional and driven and drop dramatic. Virtues of a Dopesmith thus employed is the fusion per se, knowledge to noise. Of the rap industry causing misconceptions from ill-conceived fallacies and distortions. Take an episode, blow it out of proportion, pumping the dark side with intentions to mark my music as a form of negative entertainment, campaigning to block and blacklist the base cause it doesn't comply with your particular taste. To blindly diss exemplifies your belligerence towards my sound and decorates your ignorance. Quick to judge and condescend to win because you on the outside looking in, so I'm schooling them. Now as I take the floor, I pledge to discount the fascist views that misconstrue and amount to the media's accord to promote such fiction, erroneous recounts and false depictions. But how dangerous knowledge of truth can be when conveyed through the mind of a brother like me. So in that light you see potential threat and conspire to fade the flow through my outlet. Yes, truth and fact will prevail through the static. I watch you get erratic and attempt to counter my emphatic narrative and fail to awake to the fact that it's a lecture, not a debate. I'm schooling them. revolution. It's the end of the wicked, contemplated by the righteous. Never diverting my willpower not to fight this. Ignorance of mind played with stereotypes and false media, arrayed with negative hype right to the point. It's the root of all evil. The revenue in black hands is inconceivable. Money is power, and power gives the lead to influence. Just what you don't need, I'm schooling them. And your moral perspective concerns are lethargic. But let us entertain a basic moral cell of treating thy neighbor as thou would thyself. But see, that's hypothetical. So when despising me, you label me with the parental advisory and censorship to suppress the uplift of a compelling sound. It's called the playing down of brothers like me that make perfect targets. You undermine cause I influence the market to educate the wicked with a sobering truth and irrefutable stance that you can't dispute. I'm schooling them. From this point forward, my thoughts be crazy. If you could fathom the depths of my concepts and draft the scale of units of intellect, the grapple and tail, a three-dimensional vocal distorting normal perception of free audit and vocal. In your anguish, to hang with the language, your brain strains with entertaining the mainframe. Vernacular containing my campaigns of over-disclosure, holding you mentally hostage. Now we endure ordeals of exhaustive thought work, which subpoenas your mind to engage in disciplines of upper division rhyme. And you find as you assess my rhythm, my competence, I'm unequivocally bound with talent, cause I've been stomping since I link knowledge in a fevered pitch to the vehicle and noise with no ploy to restrict. The no sell-out funk, driving my knowledge credentials to point break till I go crazy mental. My system and peruse for flaw, cause delicate peculiar limits can disrupt my core. Install the relationship of noise to text as I wage cold contention, your murder to dissect. A psychic secure, channel block tune, focus to promote the dope that I quote, and note for whom the beat booms and breaks the score. Tis I, the angry stone, can take in the floor with much more than a mediocre manuscript to move you. My muscle of mind flex is crazy mental rhyme, delusion, lost the rail from trains of thought, confused from customary paths I stalk. The road to take it to awakening, inspired that within me geared to manifest immersed in a choir of tones and tongues with beats and noise essential to track for masses. I go crazy mental.
Wait till they get a load of me.
Discourse with a smear of cold, command and stand to perpetuate my state of authority. Demand full tribute for vocals loathed and spoken, pleasure witness, knowledge reared its infinite head. And the spread was this habituate, you ear from the humdrum, subpar saw, sing song, sell out bubblegum, which comes from minds with less than moderate capacity, who think they're running time but they can never come last for me. Cause fact, I drop the rhythm that brings up question after question as I complex things up. From this point forward, my thoughts be crazy, mental dense with sense, cause my mind ain't lazy. So praise me as a phrase in depth, this attention to hungry intellect to respect my illustrations as a product of mine, look not a mere incidental trivial rhyme when I go crazy mental. Jam. My show is soup. I turned the mother out. Now I'm looking for boots and I'm down to swoop and recruit a little something about 18 and over to massage my shoulders. So I seek, scan, search, scout throughout the vicinity. But damn, the women here be frontin'. But I ain't leaving lonely. Tenderoni's are phony. I need a freighter. So I'm scoping, surveying the grounds, anticipating the focus as I'm making my rounds. Just bound to discover what I came to find, and what I found and uncovered nearly blew my mind.
Skin tight. Skin tight, dog. Skin tight. Skin tight, dog.
Now she was a scandalous attitude bombshell from the ghetto with skin tight britches and 4-inch stilettos, chocolate complexion and amber eyes, a prominent chest and hellified thighs. Now I testify to that body blessed with hourglass contours that are uncontested by the likes of any woman I've seen before. To do a foresee another who can quite endure the comparison. Just that incredible, look sweet as can be, bet just as edible. So now I savor the sample of flavor and the praise to justifying a freaky behavior.
Skin tight. Skin tight. Skin tight. Skin tight.
raised that freak personality instinctively. Cause see now she's in sync to me, proving reality as time elapsed. She crossed my path kinda smooth and looked back. I told myself again it's on bet. And being the Mac that I am, I had to step and suggest my place for a taste of promiscuity. Skin tight, don't you know what you do to me?
Skin tight. Skin tight. Just a walk that walker. Hey, Madrok.
What's up, sugar?
Fox girl on the blind.
Skin tight, most definitely in the house.
Yeah.
About to bust out them britches.
Dog. Wow. Look. Let me tell you something, man. She's a foxy lady. Wow. Foxy lady. Hey. Foxy.
Skin tight.
Wow, walker. Walk that walk. Check her out. Talk that talk. Hey. Walk that walk. Come on, man.
Talk that talk.
Do it again.
Walk that walk.
I said it. Talk that talk. Skin tight. Walk that walk. Yeah, just walk that walker and talk that talk. Foxy lady. Hey, keep on stepping, baby.
Expounding all the disciplines of dope from what I wrote. Train your mind to build stamina with systematic knowledge of Madrok phenomena. Exercise, give me voice or substance, or meaning to matter to make something from nothing. By means of coordination manifested by words just born to reflect the properties of my service. Consistency takes me to no impasse. Compose vernacular to gust and blow like the wind past the other. Showing how I can supersede and suppress all attempts to surpass my lead. With speed and the initiative, the building construct. Crazy literature via Madrok conduct. Representative of a diligent mind, engaged in effect, producing food for thought. Assign the raw footage to the multitudes of brethren with hungry intellects for underground funk. Whether the medium or rhyme or noise to boot, my diligence shall manifest and it's called the fruit.
Too strong. Too strong. Too strong. Too strong. Too strong. Too strong. Too strong.
Now I bit the fruit from the tree of knowledge, acquired the appetite insatiable. I nurse heavily to ascend and dare to redouble my diligence with care, not to spare replaceable. Info collected through years of application, from point of entry to date of graduation. Now I got the strength to move the masses, being sheer expression. I was chosen to pass this sphere of influence to generate following the brethren both. Each time I consult in a tone characteristic to my native pack can never hold me back. Too strong, too black, tenacious, unyielding, strict to principle, relentless, persevering, black man invincible. Madrok situates stable ground as a positive entity from soul the crown. Thus forth you acknowledge my funk regime, constitution fortified by the red, the black, the green, supporting my pride and keeping my themes relevant to me and mine with the fruit of my diligence.
Too strong. Too strong. Too strong. Too strong. Too strong. Too strong. Too strong.
Now by any means means necessary. I produce prolifically to enhance your knowledge of my literary capabilities. Meticulously I bear this with precision as a must and acute awareness of my blackness, cause there is no mental handicap inherent in my color. Nature hold me back, so I drive my thoughts so they don't spawn a mark or irrational, causing me to self-destruct. Never succumb to the negative, so shall I sow the seeds to subsist and stimulate growth and sternly disallow my mind to atrophy and select diligence as opposed to apathy, cause mental strength geared to positive emphasis will hear nor see nor speak nor will it witness any negativity, demeaning intelligence. To safeguard I bear the fruit of my diligence. Indigenous to the west and to the date of my death. I'll be a South Cali pimp, a West Coast Mac, a 714 player. We'll storm the map, a Sambadoo coming through with a vengeance to bring more punch to the swing. It's an inland thing, so here I'm stomping off familiar ground. I sounded north in regards to my hometown, which is the I to the N to the L-A-N-D, E to the M to the B-I-R-E. Inland Empire's in the house, so give it up. Now it's time for business. I secure the cheddar, represent home base. State grace on the place, with supports my weight. And say peace to my niggas that hung so deep. So for them I'm broadcasting live from my E. I to the N to the L-A-N-D, E to the M to the B-I-R-E. I to the N to the L-A-N-D, E to the M to the B-I-R-E. Where you're from is where you're at, born and raised in IE, so I'ma keep it like that. In fact, when I'm abroad, it seems to attract, so I take care of business and head the fuck backtrack eastbound. Interstate 10, hit the 215 junction, now I'm in. Exit baseline and make a ride over the bridge to the west side. That's where the products live, where niggas live low and run game to stay paid. With caddies, khakis, beavers, and dookie braids. Criminal minded, cause the system is fucked up, using any means necessary just to come up. Can see life in the city's bad and getting worse. I send my girl out, I put a gat in her purse. I say, watch your back, keep moving, don't sneak, cause slipping and get your got in some parts of IE. I to the N to the L-A-N-D, E to the M to the B-I-R-E. I to the N to the L-A-N-D, E to the M to the B-I-R-E. IE's in the house. Underground never showed some brothers down to die for the I and the E that they quote in the smoke, a non-local for disrespect in the territory they stepped in. Attitude got them wrecked in a second or less, no altercation at all. Tech 9s were pulled, discharged, and they fall. Ain't no motherfucking game, cause these niggas are like that. And a goddamn shame when the empire strikes back. No need to guess or test how they pledge, cause the San Andreas fault got them living on edge. They some unstable, loped out, crazy motherfuckers, damn nutty by the nature being young black brothers. So parts of the city you don't trespass. Venture in too deep, they put the sweat on your ass. But I'm down with them niggas, they don't fuck with me. For them I'm broadcasting live from my My brother 30 out the nigga, ho, it's strong Mac. He's pimping his scandalous, rampaging the bullseye. My nigga Antros a G pimp with drag. With no sipping his game bent to play whole tag. I'm the hot Grand Mac Daddy tramp. Flipping them tricks up on the belly to receive the stamp. Then I camp from behind cause I'm on everlast. Spin around my class ring, swing and smack that ass. Clasp my waistline and like a slave to the grind. I push, pull, run, and goes for mine. From west side hotties to his highland snow. From the valley to north and SBDO, yo. Who can blame a brother on a boning streak when there ain't nothing quite like an I.E. free? Kick it. I to the N to the L-A-N-D. E to the M to the B-I-R-E. I to the N to the L-A-N-D. E to the M to the B-I-R-E. I-E's in the house. I-E is in the house. I-E's in the house. I-E's in the house. I-E's in the house. I-E is in the house. I-E's in the house. Let me hear it. I-E is in the house. Madrok, baby, watch your brother go wild. In an instant of instant